It's a glorious day here in Oregon. We've been working on the business, working on the yard, kind of mixing the two. This is my first version 1 of my SJ Challenge, one of my possible SJ Challenge beers for 2016. I love these half pint glasses. It's exactly 1/2 pint of an English pint glass, a little mini, and yeah, you know, this is a very good beer, and if I was rating it on a commercial level, I'd probably give it an 85, which means, yeah, it's not good enough for the challenge. I'll enjoy this on tap. One of my sons, Thomas, will really probably dig on this one because there's not enough sweetness, there's a little too much bitterness. I've made some tweaks, not telling you what they are, but that should make a difference, and then we'll see how that one goes. But meanwhile, hopefully what I was going to brew last weekend, I'll brew this weekend if I'm lucky. But it's the other beer, version 1 of that. So we'll see. But I couldn't quite get there because I had one of those things that came up. So I'll show you what I had to do this weekend for that. And anyway, check that out. All right, see this, guys? You know what's going on here? We're replacing a top panel on the garage door. And I just found out that means I've got to disassemble my whole fermentation unit and my gorilla rack and everything and move it 4 feet back. They're telling me I have to have 4 feet of clearance coming back from the door. So I've cleaned that mess up, moved all that back. But look what I have on the other side. The fermentation chamber. This really sucks. All right, time to get moving. I'm actually hoping I can brew today, but that might be a long shot. For those of you that don't know, let me show you something unique I did with this unit here. So this is both fermentation chamber. I've already taken most of the stuff out of here. I got a few things to remove. And down below is beer storage. So, and I've got a fan blowing cold air down, etc., etc. What I did to make it so I could move it if I had to is I installed these little fasteners on here, which haven't been undone in years. Oh my. And we'll see how this goes, but in theory, the whole face comes off. Pretty cool, huh? And the only tricky part really is that my little part of my refrigeration here, the freezer unit, is strapped up to this rack here, so that's going to make it a little more tricky. Oh man, I think I've got this kind of somewhat sealed to the sides, but yeah, oh well. Gotta be done. Well, we're making progress. The only thing left are my beers. And over here we've got just a few commercial beers. These ones are all hair of the dog. I'm not sure what all is below that. That's another 24 pack. And some others. And this whole box, except for the 6 packs, is from Deschutes, mostly Abyss. You can see that I really like my Firestone Walker and other assorted things. If you have this much commercial beer, you may have a problem. We're not talking about the big wine refrigerator I have in the house. So I was going to take the shelving out of here, but I forgot that I've got like lines going through here. Well, I guess they're attached to the shelves, so I could unsnip them from the shelves, but it looks like I can slide this along and get it over there all together, so I'm going to give it a shot. Well, I'll be damned. Oh, Lord. I gotta put it all in there and then get it chilled down again. Fortunately, it's not too warm of a day. I got the garage door closed. Hot damn! So, tell you what, it's a little more organized. Got a little better idea of what I've got in there right now. I wrote down a few of the things that I kind of wanted to know quantities on, not showing you. Prost! This is some unsweetened blueberry wine here, or blueberry meat I should say. Here's some Old Crow bourbon whiskey on French medium oak and vanilla beans, and I've got some dark spiced rum on medium US oak and vanilla beans, and these are aged probably several years. Well, this one's 2014, so really good just like it is. I don't think I'm brewing today. Maybe tomorrow. Everything's back. This is fabulous. Look at this. We're all back in place. Got my kegs in there. And look, my beer is like super organized. It might not look like that to you, but I know where everything is, and I inventoried a few things, which is great. Actually, it worked out good, and I'm celebrating that. So I found this beer. This is wonderful. It is an SJ Pour 2013 challenge beer. It's the last 2013 beer I have. Crazy that I even have it. This is when we had a base recipe for the challenge, and this one had the base recipe, and then they dry hopped it with 8 ounces of Streiselsfeld hops and 8 ounces of Palisade. You know, it was kind of like a German to pale ale, hoppy pale ale. You know what's fun about this? This thing now drinks like it's like a light barley wine or old ale. Wow. You gotta get in the challenge, boys, I'm telling you. Good stuff, great beers. Cheers! I could brew this weekend. But that's all back together again, so hopefully this plane stops flying over the top of my head. Been working in the yard all day and have not had one flying over my head. So what can you do? Anyway, yeah, the fermentation chamber, I could have taken the Gorilla Racks out, but it requires me to cut a few things and juggle a few things and then reconnect things, and I was able to shove it around just fine. So that worked, and with any luck I'll be able to brew on Saturday, hopefully, my other SJ Pour Challenge beer. We'll see, because I got a lot of stuff I got to get done because I'm taking off on a trip for next Homebrew Wednesday. That's right. And maybe I'll take some video of where me and the missus are going. But anyway, to all of you, happy Homebrew Wednesday. We will catch you all the next time around. Cheers.